What if the reason you feel so lost is because you're following everyone else's map but your own? We spend our lives chasing approval. We scroll through other people's success, absorbing their dreams and adopting their goals until one day we wake up and realize the noise in our head is not even ours. Today we do something radical. We stop searching outside and we start listening within. In a world that never stops talking, clarity has become a rare luxury. Everywhere you look, someone is shouting what your life should look like. Start the business, get rich, be productive, but no one ever stops to ask, what do you actually want? Take Arjun. He was a young man driven by ambition, always searching, but no matter what path he chose, something felt off. He followed the trends. He chased the guaranteed opportunities. He copied the strategies of the giants. And yet the more he moved, the more lost he felt. Every night he would lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering why nothing felt right, even when everything looked right. Arjun didn't realize that he wasn't making decisions. He was reacting to comparison, reacting to the fear of missing out. His mind had become crowded with borrowed desires, the most dangerous desires of all, because they feel important right until the moment they collapse. Seeking an escape, Arjun left the city. He found himself at a quiet mountain temple, standing before a monk who sat so still, it was as if the world around him didn't exist. When Arjun confessed his feeling of being lost, the monk opened his eyes slowly and asked a single question. Lost compared to who? Arjun had no answer. He realized he had never defined his own direction. The monk pointed to the valley road below where thousands moved with apparent certainty. He warned Arjun that speed often creates the illusion of direction. Arjun's life wasn't lacking effort, it was lacking alignment. He had been running, not towards something meaningful, but away from the discomfort of stillness. Arjun sitting cross-legged with eyes closed, abstract visuals of swirling smoke or noise clearing. The monk told him that before he could choose a path, he had to remove what was not his. As Arjun closed his eyes, the silence was quickly replaced by a storm of voices. The expectations of his parents, the comparisons to his peers, the pressure to be more. The monk explained that Arjun's identity had been built by everything he consumed but never questioned. He asked Arjun a terrifying question. If I take away your job, your status, and your goals, who are you? In that emptiness, Arjun found the beginning of clarity. The monk taught him that most people make decisions based on outcomes, on what they will get or what people will think. But those who truly find their path make decisions based on principles. Outcomes change, the world changes, but principles remain. The monk told him to find his compass by asking what he valued when no one was watching. Not what sounds good, but what feels true. For Arjun, the values were simple: peace, growth, freedom. The monk's instruction was clear. Every decision must now pass through this filter. If it disturbs your peace or traps your freedom, it is not your path. When Arjun worried about missing opportunities, the monk simply smiled. He said that clarity is not gained by adding more, but by removing what is unnecessary. Every yes to the wrong thing is a no to the right one. We live in a world where everything is available, but nothing feels meaningful. Because meaning requires limitation. It requires choosing and letting go. Arjun didn't leave the mountain with all the answers. He left with something better: relief. His life would not become clear overnight, but his direction had. He understood now that purpose is not found in a single, lightning-bolt moment. It is built, brick by brick, through consistent alignment. He stopped searching for the perfect path. He stopped comparing, and instead he chose to live, one aligned decision at a time.